Hey there YouTube, welcome back to my channel, the newly redubbed Bunker Homesteading channel. I just want to kind of give you a quick run through of what we're doing here. We converted a pre-existing garden in our front yard so we can plant some herbs, some vegetables, and eventually maybe some fruit. The top of the house is completely covered in a jungle right now, and as we continue through this journey, we'll be clearing off that, building a greenhouse, and moving our garden inside up there. But until then, follow along, click the subscribe button, and if you want to get notifications of when we have new videos, go ahead and click the bell, and stay tuned. We'll get you started here. Thank you.
Good boy. Come here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Good boy.
Hey there YouTube, welcome back. I just stepped outside my back door. I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the property and the work that we've done so far. And I just want to let you know that most of the stuff is going to be DIY projects that you can do yourself. And I cannot stress the enough of using reclaimed materials in the projects that you do around your house for those of us that are on a low budget, small budget. So let's go with start here. Right behind me here is going to be a porch that we added onto the back of the house because we had no outside sitting areas that were covered from the elements. We used 100% material that we found around the property, and a good thing is that the owners before us had a lot of leftover materials from chicken coops and just miscellaneous projects they did around the house. So it's still in the building stages, but it is almost done there. Back here, we cleared out the old chicken coop, took down the fence there that you see behind me, and this is going to be the new fire pit and seating area as soon as we finish clearing it out. And since we are in North Texas in the Dallas area, we've had a very wet spring so far and have had a lot of delays due to flooding and excess water around the property. But here is the old chicken coop, and as you can see, we are removing the fence along the property. All right, and I would say this week, the first week of every month in Dallas is brush pickup, and I went cruising through our neighborhood, and oh look, Mother Nature blocking my way here. Let's try not to disturb him, but I have a feeling we're going to. And I, like most people, do not like cobwebs in the face, but I drove through the neighborhood and got a truck full of lumber that I will be using to finish most of the projects around my house here. So eventually we will clear off some of these smaller trees and underbrush and just leave the big trees. But you can see, as if it's not kept up, then it's definitely going to be a lot of work. This here is the driveway that runs around the side of our property, and the cool thing is about it is right behind me is our house, which is under the ground. This is the side entrance that we'll be using, but right now you can see how overgrown it is. So we will not be going up that way. Back to the front yard. Did a lot of clearing out of the old garden that was in there. All of the underground irrigation still works, and our pumpkins. And like I believe every home in North America should have. Wow, I totally said North America. Every home in the United States should have one of those in their front yard. This here is a carport that we converted the existing gutter, which used to have a downspout right here, and now has a 325 gallon IBC tote. And let's walk around the backyard. We do have a dry well that helps with the drainage on our property. Spent the other day digging that out. It was 2 feet deep of water and mud and a bunch of other yick around the property. So we're walking around the side. This is also our neighbor's house. My wife's grandfather built that house as well. A little bit more modern flair to it. Interruption. Now we're back now. And give you a side ramp up the back to the top of the house. Definitely need to get that fixed, but as you can see, we are walking on top of the house now. My wife's aunt loved lilies, as well as her grandmother. So a lot of the lilies here have started to reclaim the roof. But it kind of give you an idea of how large it is. This is mostly blackberries. There's some growing there. Look, I see some red ones too. Apparently there's some red ones too. This is that other entrance that we saw earlier. And that's another entrance that no longer has stairs. Alright, let's head back. And we'll be back inside in 3, 2, and voila, we're back. I figured instead of inside, we'll go ahead and do the farewells here outside. Just wanted to thank you all again for following me on YouTube. We are really excited about converting this property into reclaimed usable space. So just kind of overview of the channel. We're going to be using a lot of reclaimed materials, a lot of DIY projects. So if you have any comments, feel free to put them in the comment section below. We are definitely open to ideas of how to improve it. Quick update on future projects. We're definitely going to finish the screened-in area in the back under the porch. The seating area, which we're going to do here behind us, we shall probably be working on starting in about a month or two. And then the biggest thing is just cutting down some of these overhanging branches to kind of open up the space here. We're going to probably do another water tank and probably a water cistern system, and also you saw how bad the roof was, but turning that into a usable garden with a sitting area and also a greenhouse. We definitely look forward to posting those videos. Like I said, go ahead and comment in the comment section below. We are open to feedback, suggestions. This is something that's near and dear to our heart, just because my wife's grandfather built the house, and it's also something we've always wanted to live in. And it's kind of cool that we're able to redo the property how we see that we could get the full potential out of the property. Stay tuned for our next video. Again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.